Hello, hello. Hey, always enjoy your lives. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Hi, Brand. Just finishing setting up here. I'm always so excited to go live with you guys. Like, you guys pep me up. Like, I get a high. I get a high from you guys. You know what I mean? The good high, you know? Love it. I love it. Thank you guys for being here. Ireland's in the house. Ireland, right? You said Ireland? I hope, Proser. Or UK. No, you said UK. I think you said UK. Hi, guys. So excited to be here. You guys know I missed Friday and Monday, last Friday and this Monday. And that was hard for me, That was so hard for me because I love you guys. I love going live every day. New here, loving how inspiring you are to others. Thank you. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. I love doing this. I love pouring into you guys. You guys pour into me. I am I'm sorry, my throat's like froggy. I am just so thankful for this community. I did not know when I first started doing this that there was a need for this. I'm sorry. I'm still getting over head stuff. And I cleaned a house this morning. They have lots of cats, and so that the dander and stuff kind of messed with my nose a little bit. I'm sorry, excuse me. I didn't expect my throat to be like this. But anyways, I absolutely love doing this. It is a blessing to me to be able to pour into you guys and you guys pour back into me. It's quite funny though, because some of the old content, like some of the content I'm doing is, I'm redoing my old content from last year because I didn't have as many followers now. And also I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have as many followers then, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I just kind of made stuff up, but now I know how to create better. I know how to pull you in better, so I'm doing old content, but redoing it, and making it better for you guys. Learn, education or just positivity, motivation, things like that. So I absolutely enjoy doing that. It just makes my heart so happy. So just submitted my paperwork for weight loss. I'm so scared. Okay, yes, that's so awesome. That is a fun time when you get everything all set up and start getting the ball rolling. Getting the nutrition classes under. Start doing those. You learn so much. Soak up everything you can whenever you're in those classes. Amber VSG, yes, Amber, 17 weeks post-op today, down 61 pounds, you guys. That's amazing. Congratulations, Amber. That's really good. That is amazing. I should be getting my call to schedule my surgery this week. Yes. You guys, I kind of feel like the summertime is the best time to have this surgery. What is going on? I start talking and now my throat's all crazy. The reason why I think it's best to have your surgery in the summertime is because you'll be with Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up. It's going to be like, if you're around there having surgery, sometimes that's a little bit harder for us. I had my bypass in October. So, what happens at Christmas and Thanksgiving, everybody wants to eat and all the fun stuff. And so you're around that stuff and you can't really have it at that point. If you have surgery in like September, October, by the time Thanksgiving and Christmas rolls around, you're kind of still new, and I feel like at least in the summertime, it's a little bit better so that you can kind of have some of those things, by that point, by Thanksgiving, you can kind of have those things, just obviously on a way smaller portion. But, at least you can have them. But in October, you're not having any of that stuff. If you have October, November, December. The doctor I was supposed to consult with isn't covered by my insurance at all. Not sure what's next. Okay, so call your insurance and ask them for a doctor in your area that's on your insurance. Hi, Bobby. How are you doing? That's what I would do from the beginning. I think that's where I would start for anybody that's new, that doesn't know where to start. I would contact your insurance, find out who's on your insurance. Hopefully they don't change, you know what I mean? So like some doctors, you can change at certain times of the years if they don't want to opt into that insurance anymore. But I would start with calling your insurance, asking them for a list of doctors that are in your benefits. Hi, I have 2 more pre-approvals to get done before I submit to insurance. Okay. I'm assuming that means probably your nutrition classes or psych eval or anything like that needs to get done. I don't know if they're doing sleep studies anymore. Has anybody had a sleep study? Or has your insurance asked you to do a sleep study? When I had my sleeve, they told me I had to have a sleep study, but not with my bypass. I called insurance first, completed steps to be approved, then contacted the doctor. And the doctor must have left that insurance then. And that can happen. I think that usually happens in March. I know here in Texas it's like that. The doctors can opt in and out, I believe, in March. I used to do that. That's what I used to, for doctor's offices, I used to do, figuring out if we would accept insurances. Because what happens is the insurance will, let's say you're on Blue Cross Blue Shield or United Healthcare or Cigna or something like that. They'll contact the doctor and they'll say, hey, if any of our patients that are on Cigna, let's just use Cigna, come to your office, we'll pay you $44.22 for an office visit. And then they'll give you a list of everything that they'll pay for, like a flu shot or blood work or any of that stuff. They'll tell you how much you're going to pay. And if the doctor agrees to that, they'll sign off, and that's the contracted rate now. So less the patient's copay. So if it's $44 and your copay is $25, the insurance will pay the difference. Do you see? And so the doctor has to decide if that's okay or not. Well, maybe something with your insurance, maybe the doctor didn't like something with the insurance and they left that. So that's how that happens. That's usually how that happens. It sped it up for me. Hold on a second. I see. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm on a CPAP machine, just got cleared by pulmonary. Awesome. Okay. I had my bypass on November 20th and was released on Thanksgiving Day, full liquids. Yay! Turkey broth sounds like, or some sort of broth, chicken broth. Yeah, I'm getting a eval for sleep study. Okay. You know what I would do if I was gonna have my surgery around then and I was on liquids or something? I would probably have somebody make me take some of the juices from the turkey and make some sort of broth that way. That's what I would do probably. But, I'm a crazy person when it comes to food, thinking outside the box. And, I have a culinary arts degree, so I kind of try to think outside the box a little bit sometimes. Okay, you didn't have to have that with yours. What surgery did you have? I had sleeve in 2015 and revised to bypass in 2018 due to acid reflux. I'm here a little bit early. I usually get on here at 12:30 Central Time. I just was hungry and decided I want to go ahead and get on here with you guys, and we'll see what happens. On maybe 2-week liquid diet for now, having the sleeve on Monday, July 12th. That's Monday. Yeah, that's coming up. That's pretty quick here. I bet you're super excited. That's really cool. I remember how excited I was. I was not scared. I was never worried or anything like that. The only time I did get worried was after my sleeve. They thought I had they kept saying they thought I had a leak, but it was just, I was just nauseated from the anesthesia. I'd never had any surgery other than my knee being done, but that was just a day surgery. Well, that's more anesthesia whenever you go in for these laparoscopic and big surgeries. And I just don't tolerate anesthesia very well. And that was definitely when I had my bypass, the same thing happened. So I knew then I just don't tolerate anesthesia very well. Yeah, I understand you guys. Don't be scared, okay? Because I promise you, I'm going to tell you what'll happen. You guys are going to wake up from surgery and you're going to say to yourself, why did I do this? But I promise you, after you get done, you will love it. You will love all of the, um, all of the fun victories that you're going to have, the fun, just the really cool things. And so I'm just so proud of you guys. I just want you to know that if you're going through having sleeve bypass, duodenal switch, whatever it is you're having, I am so proud of you. And believe me, I know you are a true warrior, and I know how hard this is. This is not an easy journey, and I know it's hard already for you. And just know that I'm cheering you on for sure. Let me go back a little bit. Consultation on September 16th. Okay, Christina. I'm supposed to get the RNY, no date yet. Okay, I love my RNY. I absolutely love it. I've been super nauseous trying to drink all those sweet protein drinks. Yeah, I never, as a sweetaholic, somebody who loves sweets, it wasn't until recently that I didn't ever think about that. I never thought that protein drinks are just sweet. When somebody said, why don't they make a savory protein drink? I was like, I never thought of that. I was like, oh, because I like sweets, so it makes sense to me. But to someone else that may not like, sweet, they may like savory or salty. Like, why don't they make stuff like that? They should. Yeah, you're exactly right. Early bird. I know I did go early. Lexi. I'm sorry. I decided to go early because I was hungry first. I'm hungry. And then, well, not hungry because my stomach doesn't growl, but I felt like, slow, like I talk about. And then, or fatigued, or, I don't know the right word. Whatever it is, it's like you feel slowed down if you don't eat. Because your tummy doesn't grumble anymore. You don't get those hunger pangs. I don't get those. I don't know if that's because of... if any other RNY people are in here and you're out a little bit, let me know if you have, if your tummy grumbles ever. My tummy does not grumble, hunger. I don't get that. I don't get, I get noises. Yeah, my tummy's making noises, but not like, when you're hungry. I don't get that anymore. So I would love to know if anybody else has that. Yeah, sluggish is the word. Had RNY 525, down 47. Weight loss seems to have slowed down. Yeah, don't worry, Diana. You 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's perfectly normal. You're going to have a stall every other month, approximately. So be prepared. Write it down. Write when the stall started. Write down when the stall started. That way you know for the next time when this happens, oh, it's going to last about 5 days, or oh, it's going to last whatever. Whatever it lasts is how long your body needs to recuperate, because you lost 47 pounds in a short amount of time. So your body and your skin need that time to recuperate. It's like, what is happening? What did she do to us? We're in shock. We need a break. And so do the break. It'll help your skin, get some elasticity. It's positive, okay? It's a positive thing. Look at it as positive. If you look at it as a negative, then it's not, you know what I mean? Like you're just down on that, and that's just not helping your body heal. That's not helping get rid of that negative energy. So we need to keep a positive spin on our thinking when it comes to stalls. And stalls are going to happen, you guys, like every other month. And during those times, you need to celebrate non-scale victories. That can be tying your shoe correctly, without getting winded, wearing a favorite shirt that you can button down, reaching into the washing machine without falling in. Some of us, I'm only 5'1". You know what I mean? Like, somebody brought up getting out of their car, being able just to put one foot out and getting out instead of having to turn their whole body and stand up. And I was like, wow, yes, that's a great non-scale victory. So celebrate the non-scale victories during this time, Diana. That I would love for you to look at the positive spin on stalls. Yeah, sluggish is the word. I'm 5 years out and no, it does not. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I don't have any of that anymore. Should I take yes, you should definitely take before and after pictures. You should take like 1,000,000 pictures right now. I wish that I had taken more pictures before my surgery. I don't have many pictures before my surgery. I made a video this morning. I maybe have about 15, 20 pictures of myself. I hated taking pictures because I didn't like the way I looked. I felt uncomfortable. I felt like everybody, would be looking at me. I don't know, just a lot of weirdness. And I wish that TikTok would let me put more pictures up, but they have this thing where it has to be a certain resolution. I'm sorry. Let's see if it'll let me do that one. That's when I came home from gastric sleeve. I had my gastric sleeve and I came home, and that's my first post-op appointment, or post-op picture. And this was during one of those woe is me. I was like, nobody cares. Nobody cares that I had gastric sleeve, and everybody hates me, and I feel bad, and okay, let me turn that off. But yeah, you should definitely take before and after pics. You should get people to take pictures of you. That way you don't always have your phone. Get like front pictures, side pictures, pictures of you in your dresses, your favorite clothes, because you're not wearing those anymore. Yes. Diana, this is what I'm here for. I am your personal cheerleader. Yes, I was able to finally get my wedding ring back on. See? Non-scale victory. Non-scale victory. That's awesome. That is amazing. See, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. Like somebody said being able to shave my legs without contortioning themselves, or shaving other things, Just had RNY 622. 4 days later, had to have emergency surgery, had my gallbladder. It's been rough. Yep, that can happen. That can absolutely happen. You'll be fine. It's, lots of people, even, I call them normal stomachs for anybody that's new here. I call people who are normal stomachs, who have not had surgery. That can happen to them too. So yeah, that it's fine. You're fine. You're on the right diet already. You're on the right diet for gallbladder because it's the same diet. They're going to be on the same thing as you. If a normal stomach that has their gallbladder taken out, they're going to be on a low fat, low sugar diet, the same thing that we're on. So yeah. I'm so sorry though that you're having to deal with that. I'm sorry. I'm just a positive person. I just like to see the positive in everything. And I just feel that sometimes, I hate that happened to you. But I look at it as a positive thing sometimes. Down 15 pounds just on the pre-op diet. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, Becca. Yes. Hi, Janie. How are you? RNY on 517 is 26 down normal, or am I doing something wrong? No, you have no. That is completely normal. You cannot compare your journey to anybody else. Please do not compare your journey to anyone else's. It took me 1.5 years to lose 72 pounds. Okay, so please do not ever think that you're doing something wrong unless you've swayed from the diet, the post-op diet, or you're doing something you should not be doing, and you guys know what those things are. That is the only way that you'll be doing anything wrong. I promise you ever. I promise you. If you want to have later on, after you guys are past, you're released to eat full foods. If you want to have a little piece of, a little bitty piece of, let's say, pecan pie or something like that, you can do that, you guys. You can do it. Don't be scared, okay? But I mean, I'm talking, a normal people size, not what we're used to, because you'll get sick. And so, it could cause some dumping syndrome. But anyways, I just don't want you guys to ever feel like you can't have those, That's why I don't like the food funerals. I don't really like those. And that's okay if you do that. I'm not judging you or anything. I just don't want you to think you can't ever have that. We've just got to retrain our brain to know that a normal, healthy size, we can do that, okay? Like I want you guys to know that you can still have those things. We just got to dial it back and, Thank you, Becca. You guys are always amazing. Thank you so much. Measure too. Yeah, measure things. Yeah, measure it all. Do measurements. Yeah, I wish I had done that too. I wish that I'd known somebody that does the fat, how they do the gripper things. That would have been a really cool thing. So if anybody has at their dietitian, like with their dietitian at the office, they may have those things. I don't even know I'm sure they still do that, right? Like they have to, right? But anyways, that would be a really cool thing to have written down all of your measurements, your fat percentages, with a tape measure, your neck. I'm talking your neck, your arms, your chest, your abdomen, your thighs, even your what is this area called? Calves, things like that. Yeah, you guys, it's a big deal. Those are non-scale victories right there. RNY on 518. Okay, yeah, I just read that. Sorry. Thank you for the follow. I'm getting gastric bypass soon. I'm so excited. I just have to wait for endoscopy. Okay, yeah, endoscopy's fun. I woke up screaming, somebody bring me Whataburger. I was high. I don't remember that, but apparently I woke up doing that. I don't know. Crossing my legs was the best feeling in the world. I'll never forget when I threw that leg over and I was like, this is different. And you just do it without even, because before I was the ankle crosser because I couldn't really cross my legs. I was just the ankle crosser. Well, now I'm like I'm full on like leg crossing. And yeah, I understand. I'm sitting in the waiting room for my first appointment to find out about surgery. Awesome, Janie. Congratulations. So nervous. Soak everything in that they tell you. Soak it all in. Ask all of the questions. If they say something that piques your interest, raise your hand. That's the time to ask because chances are someone else is already thinking the same thing you're thinking. So just ask it. Someone may be just too shy to ask that question. So just think it or just say it out loud, 3 weeks post-op. VSG and I've hit a stall. Okay, yeah, no, you're not in a stall. This is a normal thing that happens, Jelly Bean, okay? This is a normal thing. 3 weeks, you'll have one probably every other month. So be patient through the stall. I promise you it'll break. Your body is just like, what in WTF? Like, what did you do to me? So basically, you just need to chill. Keep doing what you're doing on your post-op diet. Get your watering, get your protein in, get everything in that you're supposed to get in, and you'll be fine. Get your fitness, anything else that you can do. In the meantime, celebrate those non-scale victories. I promise you, you'll get back on track. I promise, okay? But you're going to have a stall about every other month, so prepare for that. Hi, Tattooed. How are you? Hey, Guinness Girl. I hit my 100-pound mark yesterday. Yes, Bruni. Yes. Congratulations. Amazing. Thank you, Jelly Bean. That's so sweet. Thank you for the present. I really appreciate that. What questions should you ask the doctor? I mean, you can ask him anything. Ask him how many procedures he's done. Thank you. Thank you for the fire. Ask him, how many procedures he's done, which procedure he feels is best for you. With your health conditions, with your, your BMI, your body, because they even go off of like how you look, like where it's stored, not how you look, but you know what I mean? Like where your body fat is stored, your age. Golly, I am so tired of this. So just ask him what he thinks, and then if you feel that maybe a different surgery is best for you, let him know that too. Don't be shy. They should be in your corner, okay? So don't be shy when it comes to telling them your thought process on things too, because that's what I do. Because you're the driver, okay? You're in charge too. You're both in charge, okay? Yeah, congratulations, Bruni. Are you on Instagram? I am on Instagram. I'd love for you guys to follow me. There is a link in my bio, but this is also the same name, Shelly Holland, exactly just like this. I am on Instagram. You guys can message me through there. Also have we have a bariatric community on Facebook. It's called Bariatric Babes, Bros, and Badasses. There's a link in my bio. If you just click on my picture, I believe it is, it takes you to my my content, like where all my pages, all my videos are, and then there's a link tree, and in that you can push. I have Instagram, Facebook, Bariatric Babe Facebook page, the Bariatric Babes, Bros, and Badasses community group, and then I have a YouTube page as well. I did not get to upload yesterday's live yet to YouTube because I don't know if you guys know this, but TikTok was down for a very long time yesterday. For us creators, we could not do anything for probably 3 hours. I could not do anything. I couldn't look at my content. I couldn't look at my followers. I couldn't look at likes. Got no comments, no views, I couldn't look at anything except other people's content. So, and that's fine, but they tweeted that something was going on, but they never told us what it was. But luckily, I was so concerned that I lost all my content. I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, I would die because that's so much. I mean, I don't keep backups of all that. That's a lot. A gym that can scan you. That's cool too. Uh-oh. What, Brian? You had some setbacks, but a bunch of, much of non-skill victories. Tell me about it. I want to know. Hey, Candy. I want to keep feeding my baby. You talking about your baby? Like your stomach? What are we talking about, Tony? Thank you for the gifts, Jelly Bean. I really appreciate it. I forgot how much have you lost. I lost 112 pounds. Thank you, Lexi. 112 pounds. So I lost about 60 with sleeve and then 72 with bypass. So this is the smallest I've ever been in my entire life. I have never been this small ever. So as you can imagine how emotional it can get. I wish, somebody asked me the other day, what is something that you wish you had known before surgery? And the one thing that I wish I had known is how much of an emotional journey this is. It's not really, yes, it is a health journey. It is a mental journey as well. And because you are going to be faced with a lot of things from family members, co-workers, complete strangers will tell you things. People will look at you differently in good and bad ways. Yeah, it is an emotional journey. I mean, putting on clothes, like I still catch myself going for a large or extra large clothes. Yeah, I mean, do you know how many times I've come home, like I just had to buy new underwear and I was like looking at the little underwear going, this does not look like this fits me. I was holding it up, looking at it going, there's no way this can fit me. And it was a small. And that's what size I am. But to me, that doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I need like a large or an extra large or something, because that's the body dysmorphia in me that's telling me that, So when you start losing weight, all the weight's coming off and you have, you're just flying through clothes, you're flying through 16, 14, 12, 10. And I mean, like that can happen in a couple months' time. And that's an emotional journey. That is very hard to come to grips with, that you may wear a dress a couple times. So I highly recommend thrifting if you can. If you are someone that is okay with thrifting, I highly recommend that. Or posting in a mom's group or something, asking for clothes. I don't know, however, because there's no reason to spend a bunch of money on clothes, okay? Because you're going to be flying through clothes. Your surgery is August 26th. Yes. Congratulations. Yes, Janie. How long ago was your surgery? 2015 was sleeve. 2018 was bypass. Thank you so much, Lexi. I'm sorry. I know you know these things. She answers everyone so she gets behind. Yeah, I'm answering. My sister was so sad. She thought she lost her content too. Oh my God. I almost started crying. I have, probably close to 5,000 videos, if not more. They used to tell us when I first started creating, they would tell us how many videos we had. They don't do that anymore. Maybe I surpassed the number that they do that for. They don't tell us anymore, so what's that you're eating? A salad. The same thing I eat every day. I found my chicken salad. I have a cranberry chicken salad I absolutely love that I get from Walmart. I love it. Strawberries, a little cottage cheese, grapes, blueberries, and a spring mix with mushroom. And I don't put any dressing or anything on. I just use it all. I just eat it. I eat it. Thank you for the question. Why did you go from sleeve to bypass? I had acid reflux terribly. Were you plus size in school? My junior and senior year is when the weight started kind of coming on. And then I left, I graduated high school, and that's when the weight really started coming on. I met my husband, and then the weight really came on at that point in time, because of, choices, that I had made at that time in my life as far as what I was going to eat and, how much of it I was going to eat. I lived with his family, and they are people that like to make a lot of food. You know what I mean? So I would come home from work, and my plate would be this high of spaghetti, and I felt obligated to eat that. And I think that that's kind of where my food addiction kind of started was, I fell in love with food at that point in time. Like, I knew I liked food, but no, now I'm in love with food, and especially sweets. I still have trouble with sweets, as you guys know. So I think that that's my early 20s. I would say 1920 is when the weight really came on. So yeah. Is there any info so I can keep feeding her? What are we talking about, Tony? I'm so sorry. I don't know. Are you talking about your I don't know. Did you have sleeve bypass? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out what baby we're feeding, because I'm kind of wondering. Well, according to the surgery's nurse might have, let's keep an eye on that one, Lexi, okay? The Tony. Well, according to the surgeon's nurse might have scarring closed off my pouch from emptying proper. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that can happen too, okay. So what do they suggest we do? Just keep an eye on it? May I ask your age, not to be rude, and no problem. Diana, no. I'm 40. I'm open about everything. There's nothing you can ask me unless I feel it's inappropriate, and I will tell you. But no, there's nothing you can ask me. But I'm 40. I turned 40 in March. I've always said it's a complete mind game. The entire process, 100%. I've been so emotional this week, being dependent on somebody again. Tubes, everything again. Okay, but it's only for a few days. Dependent on somebody. I mean, really, you're just dependent on nurses. And then once you go home, then you can kind of take care of yourself. You just can't pick anything up, for a while. Did you get sick a lot after surgery? That's my biggest fear. No? You learn. It might happen once or twice, and then you're going to learn. You're going to learn today. Because you'll do it, you'll get sick or something, and you're like, I don't want to do that again. It hurts, or you cry, or you get sad, or whatever. And you're like, I don't want that anymore. Yes, I still try to buy 5X shirts. I'm almost down 200. Yes, need 2X. That's amazing. Yes. Thrifting is a godsend. Yes, I went from a size 22 to 16 and 3X to XL already in 3 months. So do you see how fast this can go, you guys? So a lot of non-scale victories right here in Diana. Yes, Diana, great. Congratulations. I'm glad you're sharing these with me. I hope this makes you feel better. Non-scale victories are amazing. I saved the jeans. I came home from the hospital with my first son, hoping they'll fit again. That's so amazing. Yes, that is so cool. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I always talk about this, that I kept the jeans for the longest time that were like painted on. I was a size 22, but I should have been a 24. Like, I was like, I'm not going to buy a size 24 pants. I'm just going to rubber band. Like, I would take a rubber band around the button and then send it through the whatever that part's called and loop it around, because I just could not do it. I was like, I'm going to have surgery soon. I just can't fathom doing that. Anyways, I got so angry last summer, during COVID. I got so angry about something. I was cleaning out all my clothes, and I was like, I'm not keeping these effing pants anymore. I'm tired of looking at them. Like, I'm never going to be able to like, I'm never going to be one of those people that's like, this is where I came from, or something like that. I don't know. And I got so mad that I did that. I gave it to like Goodwill or something. And I was so mad that I did that. I'm mad now that I did that. I must have just been really mad that day or like irritated or something must have like, and now what I do now when I do that, whenever I give my clothes away and stuff, I put it in a corner and wait like a couple of days until I for real give it away, That's great. My name is Taya. Account was hacked and they changed the screen name. Oh, okay. That's crazy. I'm on day 3 of my pre-op diet. Okay. But my work shifts looks like a boy wearing daddy's clothes. Ha! How are you doing, worms? That's so funny, Brian. Daddy clothes. That's so funny. When they did the CT yesterday, I actually fell on the table. See? Yes, non-scale victory. Brian, that's so awesome. I talk about you all the time to my husband. I really do. I love that you are so cool with just coming in here with us ladies and like, that I love that. Like I absolutely love that. I love your transparency. I love how cool you are. So thank you. Thank you for adding atmosphere to our group. Sometimes we need that. Uh-oh. Raz Creed's in the house. Y'all, this guy is so awesome. Was he here? Did he leave? Oh, he's still here. Y'all, I love Raz. He's so funny. I love him. He's so awesome. One of my Boston friends. Boston. You sound like you totally, in your live the other day, I was sitting there listening to you and I was just like, oh my gosh, you have an accent and like, I don't even know what you were talking about. I didn't even know what you were saying, but it was so cute. I was like, that's so cute. I love that. How did you deal with the headaches? Okay, so you're talking about pre-op headaches because you're not doing caffeine, you're not having coffee, things like that. You've just got to roll with the punches. If you can take some Tylenol, I can't remember if you can take Tylenol before. I don't see why you couldn't on day 3. But if you can do some of that or leave or something, whatever you can take with any medical conditions that you have. But just keep getting that water in and push through. You just got to push, okay? So I understand that's just your body getting rid of all that. That's why I always recommend whenever you're going to start the surgery plan, I always recommend to go ahead and just get rid of any sodas or coffee that you're drinking or any of that because it's just going to be that much harder later. So just get rid of anything. Like if you need to do it in sequence even, like get rid of sodas, and then in a few weeks get rid of coffee and then in a few weeks. That way you're getting rid of a little bit at a time and not everything all at the same time, Because I understand. I was a soda drinker, 88 ounces a day at least, because I got 2 Route 44 Dr. Peppers from Sonic every morning, or 1 in the morning and 1 on the ride home. So I get it. Please understand that I understand how difficult getting rid of soda and coffee and tea and anything that's caffeinated in. I get it, okay? I get it. Yes, I'm 40. Okay, Tony. Hold on a second. This is my face. You guys, I just looked at my face. I was like, what on earth is happening? What on earth is happening? I've lost control. Tony, okay, listen, Tony, can I just ask you bluntly and flat out, are you a troll? Because, I just need to know if you're a troll, That's totally cool. I'm cool, man. But this is a safe space for our community. And, so I just want to make sure, let's just be plainly and honest, just put your question plainly because, I don't understand. Baby stomach, baby, who are we feeding? What are we doing? You see what I'm saying? So it just seems like a bunch of, I'm an intuitive empath as well. So, I feel like I'm reading you like a book right now. So I'm a happy, joyful person. So I just need you to come clean. Come clean with me, okay? Very similar to my food addiction. My mom way overfed. Yes, it wasn't my mom. My mom is here currently. It wasn't my mom that did that. My mom actually always had pretty healthy foods for us While some of it was processed, because we had a lot of kids. I mean, there were 5 of us kids. And so no fault of her own. I mean, she was a single parent. And so, no fault. I mean, gosh, I get it. But that can, I always talk about processed foods on the inside aisles. And so I know that can lead to weight gain, obesity in our children, because it's easy and fast. And so believe me, I am no judgment if you do this, because my kids, yeah, right, they don't eat anything like that's, healthy. They eat the same thing every day, grilled cheese, quesadilla, 4 or 9. So they don't, 4 or 9. They don't want what I eat, salad. Yeah, thank you, Raz. We love you, Raz. You're awesome. We appreciate your positivity, you guys. Raz is so cool. I really appreciate your positivity. I'm 40 and just wondering if I have the same results as someone younger. I don't see why. I mean, it really goes off of your blood metabolic panel. It's going to go off your genetics. It's going to go off of what you do, as far as your body, you know what I mean? So, I mean, my results, I don't know if I have typical results or if I have abnormal results. I don't know. Nobody's ever told me that. So, I just keep on trucking, and you keep trucking until you get to where you want, Gannon, and you just keep on trucking, girl. Like feeding your child with your body. Yeah, I think, Candy, we're just gonna Brian diet for liquid diet for 24 hours, and then maybe do an endoscope. Yeah, and a stretch. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm wondering if they just need to get in there, take a look and see what's going on. There could just be some inflammation. It could just be inflammation. It could be anything like that. So I've been home for a week. I had a paniculectomy last Monday, and I have drains for another 4 weeks. Oh, girl, I'm praying for you. Pray, because I understand 4 weeks of drains. I couldn't even do a few days because they wouldn't let me go home with the drain. But yikes. Yeah, man. But that's awesome. A paniculectomy. Yeah, you go, girl. Would you have been as successful with sleeve surgery if you didn't? I don't know, Three Little Birds. Honestly, I don't know. I lost weight really fast with sleeve. Like, it was just flying off. But with bypass, it was very slow. So I don't know if I would have been as successful. I don't know if I was ready for it with my sleeve, honestly, too. I don't know if my head game was there either. Like, my head game is strong right now. I've got food addiction. Like, I'm not going to ever say it's under control, because that's when it'll come back again and rear its ugly head. Like, I just made that Reba McEntire. I love the song Fancy. I've always loved that song. And somebody had made a remix of it, and Reba came out with it the other day. And so I was like, I've got to use that song somehow. And I used it for food addiction today. Cause like, y'all, I clean houses, and I walk into people's houses, and they've got stuff everywhere. Candy, bowls of it, giant, all the time. Everybody has something. And do you know how hard it is for me not to reach into those bowls? Well, anyways, that's what it's like for me when I walk into a house. My food addiction's like, well, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down, and I'm like, nobody will know. That's what it tells me. My food addiction says nobody will know. Just do it. And I'll say to myself, I'll know my integrity. And that's why, you guys, I get so upset when somebody questions my integrity. I was talking to Lexi about this the other day. That's why I get so upset when, like, that person who said something about, you obviously had skin surgery. And I was like, why the hell would I not tell you guys if I had skin surgery? Oh my God, I would tell you. That would be a huge part of my content. Like, I don't understand. That makes no sense. So anyways, Day 2 of Shake Surgery, July 20th. Yes, Laura, you can do this. Nicole's in the house. Welcome, Nicole. Love you, friend. Thank you. I'm going for my consult on Tuesday for potential weight loss surgery. Awesome, Amy Lee. Yes. Ask all your questions. If you're new here, we have a bariatric group. If you're considering weight loss surgery or have had weight loss surgery, we would love to have you. There is a link in my bio. If you go to my little picture, there's a link in the bio. It's in the link tree. It's called on Facebook, called Bariatric Babes, Bros, and Badasses. We would love to have you. We have over 700 members right now. We'd love to have you. There's a YouTube channel where if you miss my lives, because I go live Monday through Friday at 12:30 Central Time, I'd love to have you there too. Just click on the same, all of my stuff, Instagram, Facebook, my bariatric public page on Facebook, Instagram, did I say that? Yeah, YouTube, all of that's there. We love you too, Brian. You're so awesome. Where did you have surgery? Grapevine, Texas. My first surgery was in Trophy Club, Texas, but Grapevine, Texas at Baylor Grapevine. Dr. Senna Mateen. I highly recommend him. Senna Mateen. You're an inspiration. Oh, thank you, 400-pound woman. I honestly thought I was the only one who had food addiction. Me too, Callie. I did. Are you Callie? I'm assuming that's your name. I will try to put that in there. Yes, I thought the same thing when my psychiatrist told me, have you ever thought that you're a food addict? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, what now? And he explained everything to me, or she explained everything to me. And I was like, no, I've never thought that. I didn't know that I didn't know that was a thing, you know? Speaking of this, you guys, I had to block that lady. Y'all, I had to block her. The one that keeps on commenting on my videos, the mean stuff. I had to block her. I had to go and try to report her, but look, make up your mind on the code. ICD codes are not a diagnosis. The DSM is a diagnosis manual laughing at you. There are no treatment centers that treat food addiction. I'm a professional asshat. That's the way I read that, even though she put a period. It's not an ED. Keep it up. You're sad and been following OA cult. No, I had to block her, you guys. I had to block her. I'm not dealing with somebody like that. You know, to me for a very long time, probably the last year. We're not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that. Let me see what this one is. This is why I laugh so hard. Sit with your addiction. And she says that she's somebody, I guess she's in the health field. I don't know, y'all. So I had to block her. This is the one that has been plaguing me for the last year. And like I said, I have let her beat me up, but I'm not going to let her beat you guys up. I'm not going to let that happen. So, anyways, I just wanted you to know, I will fight for you, Callie. I will fight for you. I will fight for anyone else and I will fight forever until, it is an actual recognized, in the DSM, like she says. I'm like, well, that's funny because a psychiatrist actually diagnosed me. So I'm so sorry that it's not in the DSM yet. It is actually going to be in the DSM, but she's just being hateful and ugly. And if she was my nutritionist or dietitian and acted that way, I would be meeting her in the parking lot. We would be having some old school Shelly would come out. Yes, you do have an accent. My 9-year-old saw you over my shoulder and said, wow, she's pretty. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Y'all are always so sweet to me. And I always tell my husband, like, I'm always like, look what they said. I told my husband yesterday, Candy, that you said that you told your family, do not interrupt my group time. And I was like, I screenshotted that too, because when I do the replay, it won't let me see y'all's comments. So I don't ever see your comments ever again. They're gone. So anyways, I told my husband that, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I love it, because this is community time. I've not had any skin removal. I'm glad I found you too, or I'm glad you found me so I could find you too, Callie. I've not had any skin removal. I have no idea. It was either discovered in the process. Yes, this group helps. Yes. Hi, Mom. Sorry, I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up. Does anyone else have a hard time with chicken and turkey? Okay, so Tay's mom, what I recommend is definitely making sure it's not overcooked, making sure it's moist, making sure that like overcooked type of stuff, you're going to have a very hard time with it. So make sure it's cooked to temperature. If it's like a chicken, it needs to be cooked to 165. Pork, I think, is 145. But beef can kind of range, you know. I'm not saying eat it rare, but I'm saying definitely not well done ever. You will never want well done beef. I promise you, it'll be just stuck there for days, and you will hate that. I'm 6 weeks post-op and down 29 pounds. Seems slow. It's not slow. I promise that's not slow. You're doing good. You're doing good. This is what I'm concerned about. I am now working on my mental state. I haven't always been heavy. Okay, yeah. You have to, if you can start with a counselor, you can start with a counselor now. That's always really good. Or a group or anything working towards your mental, because this is a very difficult road, you know. And the cool thing is you guys know, if you come here every day, you're going to start knowing these people, because these same people are here. And they may not literally be here every day, but you're going to get to know them. You know, Candy's here every day. Lexi's here pretty much every day. Who else? I mean, Nicole, Raz comes in and out. Brian's here. My mom's usually here. Like, you just like start knowing these people. So I promise you, yes. Let me back up because I accidentally scrolled too far. Protein milkshake. Oh, I'm guessing one of my videos is going crazy. 7 weeks tomorrow. Yes. My texts are getting broken up. Yeah, I just don't understand, Tony. So I'm sorry if I've come off harsh. I just need to know what's going on. If you're a troll, that's fine. You know, we can deal with it. That is what I'm concerned about. I am now working on my mental state. Okay, yeah, I read that. My food addictions is so relatable. Okay, so the food addiction video is so relatable. Yes, I make those quite frequently. If you guys ever, I use those because I do relate to so much with food addiction, because I want to eat. You guys know all I want to do is eat the bad foods. And I'm not talking diet culture, you guys. I'm not talking bad foods. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I want to eat Little Debbie's cakes, the whole box. I want to, you know, there's no stopping. That's the problem. The problem is that you can't just have one. I can't, like, the food addiction in me is not one. I have to eat the whole box. Like today I was at the grocery store. My son had asked me to get the white Little Debbie powdered donuts. And those are next to the other Little Debbie things. And I really, really, really wanted those Star Crunches. If I just bring the box in the house, the whole thing's gone. I can't stop myself. I don't have, I'm sorry. I don't have the, way to stop. You know what I mean? Other than getting sick. That would be the only way. And I just don't want to do that to myself. You guys know I'm a huge, proponent of setting ourselves up for success. So if I put that in my cart and brought that home, would that be telling you guys I was setting myself up for success or failure? That is setting myself up for failure, because I know I will not succeed. So you guys know that is my huge thing, is setting myself up for failure, or setting myself up for success is huge. 100%. If I bring bad foods into the house, and by bad, I'm not talking, you know what I mean? Like, cause you guys know, as a food addict and a binge eater and emotional eater, I can't stop. So, that's like bringing drugs into the house of somebody that's a drug user, you know what I mean? Or trying to get through it. So nobody will know. Yeah. But integrity. Okay, Tony, that's fine. Just hang with us. It's okay, Tony. Just hang with us. Try to tell me what it is you want to ask, okay? But tell me in a way that is normal, like exactly what you want, not in any codes or anything. 21 days post BSG. Yes, Sleeve. That's awesome. Yes. Just request a membership. Yes. Okay. So we have like 8 moderators in there. So if someone doesn't, by the time the live ends, I'll go and let you in. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, G Sleeve Queen. That is so awesome. Lexi is one of my moderators. She is awesome. I love her. She's always eager to help me, and I'm thankful for that, and interact with you guys. Like, I'm thankful for that, because sometimes it's really hard for me to get it, you know, keep up, because I want to address every one of you, you know what I mean, if I can, because that's important to me. What did I just walk into? Hi, Hailstorm. I don't know, I feel like your name says it all. Hailstorm. I feel like that says it all. Food addiction is definitely real. Mine is sweets and candy. Okay, and you know, somebody was kind of making fun of me on one of my videos the other day. They were like, I haven't had pastries in 3 days. And I was like, you know what? Okay, even if they're real, I hope they're a real person, you know, like being for real. Because pastries can also be an addiction, like donuts and stuff. But yeah, sweets and candy is totally mine. I just made a video just a little bit ago about candy, you know, with the Reba Fancy video, so... Hi, fellow weight loss surgery person. Hi, Tammy. Thanks for educating people in the process. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I try to do. We are stalkers. No, I'm y'all stalkers. I'm always watching you. It's so funny too, because like I'll watch you guys' like if you guys have TikToks and are making videos, I'm watching you guys, and I'll like I don't know what to say, because there's one that I watched and I was like, oh, what are they eating? Oh no, what are they eating? Oh no, no, no. And then I saw one, oh, I hope this person's not in here. I really do. I was so sad. It made me sad because she was like saying there's this new trend going on and I don't really like it. I'm sorry, no offense to anybody, but I do not like this trend. It's the trend of this is what I'm eating and this is what the family's eating. And I feel like that's so wah-wah. You know, that's not very, like they're like, this is what my family's eating. And it's like a whole big old funfetti pancake with like, sorry, there was an Amber Alert in our state. Anyways, child abduction. So they're like sitting there with this pancake and this is my children's food and this is what I'm eating. And it's a Premier Protein or it's broth or Jello. And I'm just like, you know, guys, come on. Like and then she even said, oh, I'm so sorry if you're in here. Oh, I broke my heart. But she said, I'd give anything to eat that pancake. And she's 4 days post-op sleeve. And I was just like, oh, God. I remember that. I understand. I just don't set yourself up for failure, okay? Do not do that. Please don't do that, because it's better if you just stay positive. This is remember that those post-op liquids and stuff like that, it's setting yourself up to propel for success. It is not there to be mean to you. It's not there to, you know, be ugly. It's there to help you, okay? I was like, I don't really like that trend, so... Plateau struggle is real. It happens, Cool Tiger Mom. It happens. Should I worry that my 9-year-old daughter is very food and weight aware? Okay, I feel that I think the same thing too, Tay's mom. I mean, my son tells me that all the time. I'm getting fat. Boy, you are not getting fat. You know what I mean? Or he'll say, Mommy needs to eat something. You know, she's getting too skinny. And I'm like, oh, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so I try not to use any words. I try not to use any words about losing weight, skinny, fat. Obviously, I do what I do. You guys know what my job is here. And so it's kind of hard. That's what they hear all the time. So I get it. Like, they're around me. They hear me talking about weight loss and stuff like that. So I try to be very gentle when it comes to them and what they look like, because I just tell him you are beautiful. I mean, there's no way this kid, he's athletic. I mean, both sets of birth parents, because both my boys are adopted, my 4-year-old's birth parents are thin and little, and my 9-year-old's birth parents are athletic looking and like, athletic looking. I mean, they're like, you know what I mean? Broad shouldered, you know, you know? So I don't think they're ever going to be heavy, ever. So just be aware, maybe be more conscious about what you're talking about, and just don't say anything about fat, or don't use those words. Maybe figure out words that you might want to use in maybe another word, you know, smaller, or, you know, whatever words you want to come up with. Because that's what I had to do. Because I don't want to say skinny or fat. I don't like those words anyways. First meet with bariatric surgeon yesterday. Awesome, Kathy. I saw you that on your comment. Thank you so much. Thank you for commenting that on my video. That is so sweet. Thank you. Yes. Liver reduction diet. Okay, good, good, good. And they'll know. Don't be cheating. They'll know. I'm so scared about the 2-week pre-op. Don't be scared. Yes, I know it'll be difficult, but set yourself up for success and get everything made ahead of time. Get it all made. My weight loss graph shows plateau. How after every loss? Trust the process. Trust the process. Yeah, trust the process. Only liquid. How am I going to handle hungry pain? You'll be able to eat. That's the thing, Gannon. You're going to be able to, every time you feel hungry, just go and get broth. Go and get the Jell-O. Go and get the Premier Protein. Whatever it is. Every time you feel that hungry, get a bag of Sonic Ice. Crunch on that. I think you can have pudding, like sugar-free pudding on that. So make up a bunch of that stuff. You can have all of that as much as you want. Apparently, you'll be fine. It's if you are eating, you will realize real quick that you are going to be eating to eat because you're not really hungry. You're just eating because you're bored, and you're going to realize that real quick, Gannon. I promise you. You're going to be like, "Oh, I'm hungry," and then you're going to eat again. You're like, "How can I possibly be hungry? I've eaten so much. I'm so full from Jell-O, or I'm so full from pudding, or the broth even." And then you're going to be like, I'm not really hungry. You'll start putting it together. You'll see. You will see, I promise, as you'll start putting it together. Star Crunches are the devil. Oh my God, I love those things. It's something with the, like, when you bite into it, that caramel, that crunch. Oh my God. I get my surgery date next week. Keep telling your story. Oh, thank you so much, Not Accurate. Yeah, that's awesome. I love telling my story. I think that, it will help somebody eventually one day if it hasn't already. So I love it because I want to help somebody, and I always say if it only helps one person today, or if it ever only helps one person, then it was all worth it. I always think that every time, I'll put out a video and I'll work hard on it and I'm like, man, this video is awesome. I'm so excited. And it gets like 10 views. And I'm like, okay. And then I'll think to myself, okay, wait a minute. Maybe one of those 10 people needed to see this video. You know what I mean? One of those 10 people needed to see that video. And it's all worth it, So yeah, it's okay to feel hungry. And it's the hardest thing to adjust to. You really never want to feel full. Yeah, you don't want to be full. I'll tell you what, after surgery. It'll feel like, because like my pouch is like right here about, okay, right between your breasts is where your pouch will be, because I can feel it right here. I can feel when it's full about right here. Well, what'll happen is if you eat too much, it'll start feeling like it's right here, and you have like an elephant standing on your chest, and you're like laying there going, oh my God, can you please just get off, because that's what it feels like if you're too full. Thank you. I have to get back to work. I'm so happy I found you. Yes, 3 little birds. Yes, thank you. My 9-year-old is very food and weight aware. Oh, we've read that one. I'm sorry. Take 2 and 2 weeks is temporary. A blip in time. You have perseverance here. Yep, take 2. That's right. Take 2. 2 weeks is temporary. A blip in time. That's absolutely right. Wow, cool tiger girl. I love that. I love that. Yes, I was approved. My name is Lee. All right, 3 little birds. Welcome, Lee. I know hair loss and loose skin fears real, but I promise it doesn't matter compared to benefits. I know. That is the number one thing, is it's like the loose skin thing. Everybody asks me if I have excess skin, which is fine. I don't mind, ever. I don't mind talking about that. And the hair loss, and I'm just kind of like, the hair grows back, people. I mean, I know it's kind of crazy, but it grows back. I mean, I've had breakage here. I have breakage back here, I mean, whatever. Yes. I'm struggling a lot with not having food for comfort. My anxiety levels are through the roof. Okay, so we got to find something else, brown-eyed girl. What can you do? Do you knit? Do you paint? Do you call a friend? Can you clean out a drawer? Can you go for a walk? What can we do to get our mind off of food? Okay, so what happens is that food, you're looking for it to hit a spike in your brain, either with serotonin or dopamine. That's what you're looking for. You want that. Your body craves that. But there are other healthier ways that we can do that. And that can be calling a friend, cleaning out something, because those are positive. You're going to get a positive outcome from that. So that's why you're going to get that serotonin or dopamine hit, okay? Going for a walk usually can do that too. Exercise, setting a goal. Let me get to Let me see how fast I can get to that stop sign. Let me see how fast I can get to around the loop, or you know what I mean? Like, you know, because that's the it's the carrot. It's the carrot. Okay, it's the dopamine, serotonin. That's what your brain is looking for. Okay, I understand that. So if you can figure out a different way, coloring, get a coloring book, one of those cool adult coloring books, even order those on Amazon, get some map colors and color that. It'll take your mind off of that, okay? Because your anxiety is going to be the best of you if you don't get it under control. Yes, Nicole, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, I'm gonna check that out, Nicole. Who wants to drink soda? Oh, your daughter. Okay. Yeah, my son drinks soda too, but he gets like one a day anyways because I don't want him bouncing off the wall. So it has nothing to do with that. I just tell him, I don't want you bouncing off the wall. So that's what I tell him. That trend and the drop your selfie, let people rate you trend. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like let people rate you. I don't want, yeah, I don't like that one either. I don't like anything like that because that's the last thing I need is anybody to tell me I'm ugly or something because I get weird people already. I don't need any more weirder people. I was telling Nicole that earlier. People message me crazy stuff, and I'm like, I was telling another friend earlier that I was in this group. It was a mom's group last summer, and this woman messaged me. I didn't say ever anything about any weight loss, anything. I was just a lurker there, you know. I had to get out of this group. And she told me that she was a polyamorous, bisexual woman seeking me. Wanted to know if I wanted to rendezvous with her. And I was like, I don't know you. I don't know you. She said that she saw my picture and she wanted to know. And I was like, no. Oh, no. So people message me crazy stuff, you guys. Nope. Please don't message me anything weird. Just normal things is fine. Non-scale victories, savor them all. That's right. Hey, Mommy. Y'all, Mommy's here. How are you feeling, Mommy? Mommy had her revision on Friday. Mommy of 13 kids had her revision to RNY on Friday. How are you doing, girlfriend? My little man is adopted. He's now 7. Yes, I have both of my boys are adopted from birth. Yes. We have a rule. The F word isn't allowed in our house. Yeah. Yeah. We don't say that word either. We don't use that word. I don't say that. And, you know, somebody asked me last week in a live if I'm ever judgmental of people who are overweight, and I was like, no, because I didn't want anybody to judge me. Like, oh my gosh. I just think in my brain, when they're ready, they're ready. That's what I think. I'm just like, I'm not going to go over there and offer them anything. If they want to talk to me, because everybody knows what I do. Everybody knows what I talk about. If you want to talk to me, then you come talk to me. I'm not going to seek you out. I'm not going to walk up to some lady at the grocery store and be like, hey, I noticed you were a little overweight there. That's not me. No, bro. I'm not that lady. I do not want to do that. No. You seek me out. If you want to talk to me, you seek me out. I'm not going to come up to you as weird. Also, if you see me in public, you better come up and talk to me, because I went out to eat last night, and yeah, please talk to me. That is so weird. Weird. How about medical terms? Like, what do you mean? What medical terms of what? Which medical terms? Because there's so many. You're using your experience to hopefully help my son. Which, Kathy, tell me again, what about medical terms? Like, what medical terms? What exactly are we talking? That's good, Brian. I think it's good because my husband and I were not healthy when our first son was born. But when our second son was born, that's when we got healthy. So, like, luckily my 9-year-old was young enough to kind of, like, he does not really remember me looking, like, he remembers me looking the way I did. But when I talk to him about it, you know, he tells me every time, he says, I prefer you to look like this. And so I don't know what that means, because I've never been like, I don't want to like divulge into all of that just because I don't know what that means for him. But what I think he means by that is that I'm able to play with him. I'm able to dance and not get winded. I'm able to get down on the ground without having to worry, am I going to get back up, you know, with my knee. You know what I mean? So like, that's what I think he means, because I can play. She doesn't say fat, but she wants to be healthy, and she has the issues I have when she grows up. Yeah, I have when she grows up. Yep, I understand. You and your set yourself up for success is what for me gets you through your pre-op diet. That is exactly right, Hellstorm. Set yourself up for success. Maybe that's another slogan that we need on our shirt, Lexi. We need that shirt. We need the shirt to say, give yourself grace. And then maybe we need another one that says like, set yourself up for success or something like that. Because I truly feel that with anything like food addiction or weight loss surgery or anything that we're going through. Because if we're going to be bringing stuff into our house that we know is not good, like I'd kill for a bagel. I'd kill for a bagel. I want a bagel. But if I can't bring the whole damn bag in my house because I know I'm going to eat it all in like one sitting, you know what I mean? Like I will literally cook those stupid bagels because I love them. But I love bagels, but I can't bring them all in my house. Getting my revision on the 14th and was told I will have to stop feeding my daughter. Okay. Tony, we're finally here. Okay. I understand now. Okay. Feeding your daughter. I'm assuming you're breastfeeding your daughter. I'm assuming. Okay, if you're breastfeeding your daughter, you definitely will have to stop breastfeeding. The only other thing I can tell you to do is if you want to pump a bunch and try to pump as much as you can and store it in the freezer, or you can sometimes get, friends or people will help you with that. Since both of my boys were adopted, I'm going to be honest with you. We had people donate breast milk with both boys. So I was fine with that, honestly. My first son, my old boss donated all of her breast milk every month. And she still pumped for me, for him. And then my second son, we had donation as well for as many months as, I can't remember how many he took it for, but he stopped on his own. It was like 7 months. He didn't want it anymore. So, I mean, if I can, if I can help you in any way with that, let me know. I don't know where you live, Tony, but I'm sorry, but yes, you will have to stop feeding because they're going to be giving you pain medications. They're going to be giving you anesthesia. All that stuff is not good for your baby after surgery, Yes, that hunger does go away. Yes. Can you show me how much of your dinner you were able to eat when you have a chance? I still haven't eaten, but I still haven't really eaten, but yeah, I've just been answering questions. I probably will eat all of the cottage cheese. I will eat all of this cottage cheese that's right here. This chicken salad that's right here. A little bit of the salad and the blueberries and strawberries. So that's probably what I'm going to eat. That'll be the majority of this. There will be some left over. Get ready for people to constantly comment on how much and what you're eating. Yep. Always. You should be eating more. You should be eating less. You should be eating that, not this. That has 2 grams of sugar in it. Why didn't you do it with 1 gram of sugar? You could have been eating this whole time. It's all in phrasing. Can we say it nicely? Hey, I wasn't sure if you were aware, but Premier Protein has 1 gram where this has 2 grams. I wasn't sure if you were aware. No heartburn. Yay, feeling better. All right, good, Mommy. Yes, good. I'm glad you're doing good. Hi, Crazy Life. I'm glad you're doing so good, Mommy. I thought about you all weekend. Hi, Crazy Life. How are you? I'm having such a hard time with going out to eat with friends. Yeah, don't go out to eat with friends. Sorry, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. You're going to have to figure out something else to do with your friends. Okay, Critic? I'm sorry to tell you that. Your friends need to come up with a new, to support you. Your friends need to support you and y'all need to go do something else. Take a walk in the park, go to the library, go watch a movie, things like that. I'm so sorry. I understand though. Yeah, ask for a to-go box too. Did you do a lot of fitness during pre and post-op? No, because I clean houses, and so I don't really need to do a lot of fitness, just because I scrub and vacuum and dust and work up a sweat doing all that. But here at home, I do sit-ups, squats. Well, not sit-ups. They're really crunches because I can't do sit-ups. Squats. I do have some dumbbells I'll do occasionally for my guns, you know, get those guns going. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I do. I don't go like work out somewhere. Thank you so much for your amazing information, inspiration. Thank you, Gannon. Thank you. I was doing great with substitution, but this last week I just cried. Oh no. Becca. Okay, Becca, I'll try to remember that. Please don't shoot me. I'll do the best I can. I was doing great. Okay, just get back on the wagon. Today's a new day. You don't get, brown-eyed girl, you don't get a set number. That God didn't make you and say, well, you only get 10 chances in life. Sorry, 10 new days. That's all you get. You used them all up. Sorry. No, every day's a new day. Take 2. That's what, I can't remember who said that. This Candy. I think Candy said that. I can't remember. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take 2, okay? I never did gym on weight loss journey, but I had more energy, more active. Yeah. Yes. Crazy life. Poor Shelly. Crazies out there. Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously, you guys. These people ask crazy questions and they say crazy stuff to me. I can't even tell you what she said. I can't tell you. I can't. I'm so... I can't tell you because when I go to upload this on YouTube, it'll say, is this content for children? It makes me say yes. I can't. Did you do a lot of... If you want to message me later or something, I'll tell you what she said, but... No, please don't message me crazy things like that. Oh my God. Ah! I mean, holy moly. All right, mommy's down 11 pounds. Yes, congratulations. Yes, mommy. Love it. I love it. Okay, Bran. Okay, that was me that asked. It's because my friend is constantly judging. It's hard to be around. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's common. I found a lot of the food I used to love is not the same, and weird cravings like I love for... Yeah, exactly. That's what I talk about that all the time, Tammy. All the time. Your cravings change. Your tastes change. Your cravings change. Everything completely changes 100%. You may go in loving cherry Jello and come out being like, bleh, cherry, oh, I can't even do anything with cherry. Nothing, you know? And the new food, vegetables, and a lot of fish. Food and new foods, vegetables. I can't eat fish ever, but yeah. I know what you're saying, though. Some of your friendships change if they revolve around food. That's exactly what I'm saying. But yeah, mommy, I'm sorry. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I hope that you're feeling great. I really do. I love her. She's so beautiful. I love her too. And adoption's big to her too, okay, you guys? Adoption's big to me too. I have a huge heart for people who adopt and people who are birth moms. Okay, so just so you know, I have a huge soft spot for birth moms. I met a birth mom at a little concert. It was just a little bitty brewery was having an anniversary, and this woman walked up to me and started telling me some stories and stuff, and I was talking to her, and I let her know that we adopted 2 boys, and she was telling me she was a birth mom at, I think 17 is how old she was, and I was just like, I love you. Immediately, I was like, I love you. Like, I love you. Because that is a selfless act of kindness that I can never repay to either of my boys as birth parents, ever. Nope. Never. And people will accuse you of cheating. Tell them you cheated to death. Yeah, I get it all the time. That's why I make those videos. The more you pump, more you make. Kelly does shirts. I'll talk to her. Okay. Yes. Mrs. Pep's in the house. Mrs. Pep. I love Mrs. Pep. Thanks for sharing, Lexi. Getting ready to schedule my second weight loss surgery. Had the lap band and it broke. Okay, yep, that can happen. Somebody asked that in group. I don't know if that was you. Somebody asked that in group about lap band. They don't really do lap band anymore. Two weeks post-op, lost 20 pounds, and my family's worried I'm losing too fast and going to be skinny. Oh, brother. Someone's always got to say something. Yeah. Don't worry about them. Haters. That's what I hear in my head. Just don't say anything. Just be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm doing what my body wants. My body will lose what it wants to lose, or my body will lose in its time. You know, just trucking on. Just say I'm just along for the ride. Just say that if you want to keep it, you know, positive. Your calories will be so low you won't be having enough intake for your own nutrition. All right, I'm trying to catch up, you guys. Thank you for your guidance on FB with all my questions. Always, always. I'm trying to catch up. I love peppers now. Before I hated them. Yeah, I had Shrinkin' Ray. I can't really do peppers either right now. Yes. I love milk. Can't stand it now. Milk is NyQuil to me, okay? I cannot have any milk. Milk literally is NyQuil. That's not working for me. I love cheese too. 2 weeks till my last nutrition class so I can give submit approval. What advice can you give me? Get everything ready. Set yourself up for success, Connie. Get everything ready. All of your Jell-O that you're going to make. Because I don't really like the snack packs. If you do, that's cool. But like get all the Jell-Os, you know, start getting that stuff ready. Making sure you have all of your broths ready to go. You know, any protein drinks. Line your fridge. Get it all ready. Pack your bags, you know, whatever it is. I guess once they give you a surgery date, you can start getting all that stuff together. But yeah, that's the best advice I can give you. Any soda that you're already drinking right now, if you're drinking soda or any teas or coffees or anything like that, just go ahead and slowly get rid of all that, okay? Because it's going to be harder on you later. I'll forever remember your video where the birth sister found you. I just sobbed happiness for you. Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was so crazy. I cried my eyes out. I was like, what? And like it took me a minute to even figure out what she was talking about because I didn't remember that because I just found out about her this last December and I was like kind of shocked, you know, and I guess she saw a picture of me and I guess I just had one of those faces like last night. We went out to dinner and the lady's like, you look so familiar. And I was like, is it because I'm on TikTok? That's where I've seen you. That's funny. Hi, Shannon. How are you? I really want one of those set yourself up for success shirts now. Yes. Yeah, we need to get that going. I need a bariatric babe set yourself up for success shirt. We need to do that. Maybe I need to do pre-orders because that would be easy. Oh, thank you, Tammy. What is that? What was that? That was awesome. I've never seen that before. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I need to do pre-orders because I have a lady that lives in my neighborhood that could do it. I just need to do pre-orders because I can't pay for it up front. You know what I mean? Like I can't buy for it all up front, but like if I had you guys pre-order it and with shipping, I could get them made and then ship them to you in your size, like whatever shirt color and size, I can get them made and then ship it to you. Stopping soda is so hard. Yes, it is. Yeah, I remember. I even looked at, I think I may have a Facebook post from in my memories. I was like, this is hard. This is for the birds. I'll see if I can find it. 2 weeks in, no pop. Yeah, good soccer mom. Very good. Get rid of it. I had the lap band done 9 years ago and it never worked for me. Now looking at the sleeve. Good. Golly, I am so behind. I'm so sorry, guys. Love you guys. Stay safe. Got to catch a call. Bye, Nicole. I'm so sorry. I'm so behind. That strawberry looks so good. My tummy doesn't like them. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. You can make... Shannon? Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I can't see your nutritionist until next week, but is watermelon juice okay to drink right now? I don't see why not, but be careful with the dumping syndrome. It might be too sweet. I've never drank watermelon juice. I mean, try it out. Drink a little bit and see what happens. Wait and see. Don't drink a lot. I'm just worried about the sweetness is all. Pre-orders is a great idea. Remember big. Oh, of course. Oh, Candy. I got this. I've got to find the shirts though. Like where do I get the shirts from? Like who do I get that from? You know what I mean? How do we do this? I need somebody to head this up for me. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm fixing to get out of here too, you guys. Natural sugars. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Natural sugars too. Yeah, melons do have a lot of sugar. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. I've never heard of drinking watermelon juice, but hey, if you're desperate, I get it. Oh, look, I just caught up. Yay. I forgot to order tea instead of Diet Pop at least twice now. Yeah, don't do soda because you won't be able to have that after surgery anyways. So just go ahead and start weaning yourself off now. JKB Designs, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot Kelly. Hello. Thank you, Lexi. I'm sorry. I just didn't put that together for some reason. I always forget she's got those multiple accounts. Watermelon juice is awesome. I drank even before I cared about health. That's weird. I've never been like, let me squeeze some watermelon juice. Yeah, I've just never done that, I guess. But anyways, you guys, I got to get out of here. It has been a wonderful hour and a half with you guys. I will upload yesterday's YouTube video, yesterday's video to YouTube. I will upload today's to YouTube as well as soon as I'm available to. Thank you, Lexi, for moderating. Thank you guys for being here. Remember to be kind to yourself. You are amazing. I love you. Thank you for all of your amazing stories. Thank you for sharing. Remember to give yourself grace. This journey is so hard. You are loved and you are amazing and you are beautiful. Thank you so much. We'll see y'all tomorrow.